Hello, I'm Alyosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story. But anyway, let's keep that between us for now.
Thanks for all the support. You want an autograph, right? What do you want me to draw next to it? How about a feather? Oh, wait, you're not one of my fans? Guess I misunderstood. Let me start from the top then. I'm Odette, a ballerina with the Korylevsky troupe. Well, thanks for all the support anyway. Called back. Witness the power of Kazuha! Anemo Tech 63! Eyes on me!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter! Swirl! Mark 2! To ashes! Take a break? What a joke! Anemo hypostasis emulation!
Sigara, fetch! One down!
Look at you, Boozle! Think you can bully me? A spot of tea time entertainment! Ha! Enhanced Anemo Module 7...
Dog eat dog!
Shaking and stirring! Adventure time! Everybody stand back! Witness the power of Kazuha! Swirl! Mark 2!
There's more! To the very final high! To the fury!
Witness my rise!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain Cutter!
Overruled! This is where you fall. Transfixed!
I'm going in! Enhanced Anemo Module 70.
Let me read you a verse.
Anemo testing.
Try not to enjoy this.
Shadow Witness the snow swan's grace. Anemo hypostasis emulate. Crystalline adagio. What a joke!
It's Doggy Dog!
Enhanced Anemo Module. Walks of the snowflakes. Let's begin. A spot of tea-time entertainment.
Here, boy!
Stay clear. Witness the snow swan's grace. Shadow me. What a joke!